What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show. I'm one of your hosts, Keena Johnson, alongside Nathaniel Roden.
What's up, everybody? I'm one of your hosts, Nathaniel Redden. To my left is Dean Kaminsky.
What's up, everybody? I'm one of your hosts. And everyone's been introduced already, so I'm not going to do it, because that'd just take up too much time. Take it away, Keena.
The Amalgam Show, where we get together and talk about pop culture stuff we care about. This week's topic is the state of open world games in 2018 and what that means. It's pretty vague, but
Okay.
first some housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Be sure to check out our, what do we do? Dragon Ball ranking discussion for the Super Saiyan transformations.
Where me and Dean talk about,
Our top 10.
yeah.
And your new OC, your new original character, Big Dick Jones or whatever.
Oh yeah. My fursona. I forgot to give a special mention to Ultimate. For those of you that will watch it, I forgot to give a special mention to Ultimate Gohan.
Yeah, I was thinking
Anyway.
the same thing. Just then. I was like, well, she'd be right.
There is no Pizza Time episode this week because we're poor, but we do have a Let's Play coming up, so hopefully that'll be good.
We've also got some bigger plans for Pizza Time, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Things are gonna get
Spicy.
no, we said spicy too many times. Things are gonna get a little
Mild.
sad.
Oh,
Cheesy?
Cheesy pizza, cheesy
definitely
sad.
cheesy.
It's gonna get a little bit anchovy, gonna get a little bit olive, a little
Bit ripe, like
bit of the sour
tomatoes.
ones.
Bit salty.
Bit of pineapple-y. Not everyone will like it.
If you like this show, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, comment below if you have any questions, or alternatively, you could email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com.
We do like an email. I mean, we got that one that was real nice.
Yeah, from October.
Oh, did we go on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you weren't here. We had an email, and the dude was like super nice and was like, "Keep up the good work." I
But
can
we
see
weren't sure if it was
potential."
real or fake. But
I'm
he did put
pretty
out a channel
sure-
that looked real, but like it was full of typing, like typos.
I'm sure it would have been real because it's not like he was like linking us to anything.
It was to his channel,
Oh,
or to a
that-
channel,
did
but
he-
it wasn't like a fake thing. It looked like a legit channel. So I don't really know. If you could email us again, that'd be great. And now, what have we been into this week, guys?
Ooh, okay, I will go later.
Fuck.
I can go first if you can't think of yours.
Oh, I wasn't on the last one. So,
No.
I've got 2 weeks worth of content.
Big content boy.
I moved house.
Oh yeah, how's that go for you?
Yeah, so far so good.
So Fast and Furious.
No. My room is a fucking mess because I haven't unpacked everything and somehow I have a lot more stuff than I moved into the last place with, so I don't know.
It
I
does
feel like
get like that.
I feel like I'm gonna have to do a cleanse of my room. Like just throw out most of the shit I've got. I've still got my sword, so you know, that'll stay. But the rest of it, yeah.
You
I don't know.
cleanse your room with your sword.
I feel like I wouldn't get my bond back if I do that. I'm just gonna not do that.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's cool. I've been playing For Honor because they brought out a new update for that. So that's good.
How is it?
Yeah, no, it's good. I got training from the top Xbox Peacekeeper, which is a character.
Okay.
I got training from him because I asked him real nice. And yeah, he taught me some moves to use for the Peacekeeper because that's my character that I use as well. I think I'm in top 19% for the Peacekeeper at the moment. Plan is to get to like top 1.
Good luck.
Well, a lot of people are in the top 1. That's the thing. So like, eventually I'll get there. I just won't be the top, but
Yeah.
yeah, top 1. It'll be nice. So yeah, I plan to do that. Top 1%
Yeah.
of people
Okay.
on Xbox anyway. I don't think it does an overall thing.
No, that's a lot of communication that Sony doesn't allow.
Exactly.
Sony does. Nah, no.
Pretty much. Like, we're winning, you can't have anything of ours. Don't touch my stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've been playing a bit more PUBG on the Xbox as well.
How's that? Does it run better than PC in terms of like connection issues? Not connected?
No.
No?
No,
No
they're
way.
fixing it.
Yeah.
It used to crash a lot. It doesn't do it as much now, but it still does
It's
it.
always an improvement.
Yeah. We've still only got the one map, which is kind of shit, and the graphics aren't nearly as
Do
good.
you know if the game is technically early access or is it 1.0?
It's pre-game for Xbox at the moment. I'm not sure about PC. Like it's
Yeah, that's what I'm more
it's
asking for.
it's
Xbox.
early access for
So,
because
okay.
there's no achievements for it yet.
Okay, so yeah, okay, interesting.
But it still costs money. So
Yeah, it was Game of the Year as well for some people.
yeah.
So,
So yeah, no, I've been playing that. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm getting there, but I'm not a fucking pro at it or anything. So don't ask me any questions because I won't tell you the answers. Either I won't know them or I'm just not going to because I'll be wrong anyway.
You excited for the new map?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at it at all, so when they finally release it, I'm just going to be like, fuck, where to drop? And I'm going to
Yeah.
either choose somewhere really shit or choose somewhere where everyone else is going to go and
Yeah.
get fucked.
Yeah.
So,
It's a desert map, so I mean.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah,
And they've got the vans, the little hippie vans, so that'll be
I
cool.
didn't even know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
You can drive them.
I think they've got different guns as well, so...
sand guns.
Sand people.
Water pistols. Make the sand wet.
Sand people.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Word is
I feel like-
Jason.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like I've been playing another game.
Last time you were here, you were playing Monster Hunter World. You still
Yeah,
dropped off that?
not really, no.
Okay.
I helped a mate with it because he got it like a week after me, and he got up to the Anjanath, which is like a T-Rex looking fucker, and he's like, I can't kill it. I'm like, well, I'll help you, and he kept dying. I was like, but we got it in the end, and then that was the last I played of it.
Fair enough.
I played a bit of Siege. It's pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
the same. Battlefield played the same. Yeah, been going to the gym a bit more.
That's good.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Oh, and working a lot. I did a 12-hour shift on Sunday, and I was fucking dead.
With that money, do you get penalty rates?
Yeah, an extra $12
That's good.
every hour. So yeet.
12 for 12, boy.
Yeah. Well,
That's 240 hours.
36.4.
That's at least $10,000.
Fuck, if only, hey.
That's
Oh,
at least a burrito and a chocky milk.
yeah, I've earned
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty much nowadays. If you want to buy it from the servo, that goes my week's pay.
Yeah, basically.
Thanks, government.
I've been trying to cook a bit more, which is
That's good.
good.
Same.
Yeah, rather than getting that takeaway because that shit is bad for you.
Unless you get the salad.
I need to cook more.
Yeah.
Every time I get paid, I'm like, I've got a bit of money. I can spring for takeaway. And then I'm like, I've got no money. I can't spring for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically it for me. Yeah. Hopefully that's enough time for you guys to sort your shit.
Oh, we already knew. I just wanted you to go first.
Oh well, fuck me, am I right?
I bought a PS4 Pro and Fighters. It was a good experience.
Two separate products, to be clear.
Yeah.
Full title isn't PS4 Pro and Fighters.
It wasn't in a bundle either. I was a clever boy and I got it for very cheap because
Connections.
I was a clever boy.
You knew
Bought it from EB Games, but so it's good. It runs pretty good. I hung out with Reese and he was like, "Hey, I had a PS4, but I don't play it anymore. You want all my games?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's also letting me use his controller. So now I have 2 controllers that I'm using. It's really good.
Nice.
I don't mind it. It's helping me out a lot. I've been working a lot also. I worked 35 hours last week, which is the first time since I was in Morayfield.
Nice.
But at the same time, like, that's still not as much as I used to get. So hopefully something will happen soon. I'm looking at new jobs.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with my job. I just
Want to
I
move
don't
on.
know. Yeah.
Want to do something a little different.
Yeah. I'm thinking about trying to get back into IT. So we'll see.
I'm
Just
looking
need
at
to
design again.
get a good paying one.
But
Yeah.
did that. Played some games. Played some games with you yesterday.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I want to discuss with you that heart-shaped game? I can't remember the title of it.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Yes, it's pretty good. So, what it is?
I know what it is.
No,
You
we'll
know what
finish
it
it
is.
off. We'll finish
Yeah.
off.
It was
the-
an Xbox Live Games with Gold. I'm pretty sure at one point. It's basically just like you like control one spaceship and you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for the different guns.
It's
yeah.
really fun. We've been doing that. In
You
the
can do
Let's
it
Plays.
4-player.
Yeah, we've been doing it.
We've
three.
been doing it 3-player with Rory, but
Ah.
Rory's leaving tomorrow, so I don't know what we're gonna do when he goes. we didn't get very far. So
I tried it single player once and I was just like, this is really
Yeah.
difficult and
Yeah.
annoying, and I'm just not gonna do it.
You can play it with. I think it's best with 4 players.
Yeah.
3 players you can get by, and
Well-
we still lost a fucking level.
Yeah.
Um,
I was thinking earlier this morning, I'm like, we don't have to worry about a weak link. Like, we're all competent gamers. Because you know how sometimes you get, like, more than 2 people, and there's usually, like, one person who's not good at games, and you have to, like,
Yeah.
fuck.
because
Well, you don't have to fuck, but like,
you have to,
can if you
fuck.
want.
You have to.
But no, we've been playing that, and it's been really good. I would love to continue doing that as a
it-
Let's Play. We
yeah.
filmed an entire episode today and didn't realize that we didn't hit record on the audio. So enjoy not seeing that. We're gonna just skip that episode.
what was that game for? Lovers.
It was Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. I mean, like, nothing really happened in the episode. It's a pretty boring episode, so you're not
Yeah.
missing out on much. We just discovered that gravity is a thing in the game, and we're like, whoa, that's cool.
Gravity.
We had no idea what the game was about until we started up for Let's
Yeah.
Play, so...
Classic excuse
Yeah.
too. It's like, oh, I didn't record it, but nothing happened anyways. Don't worry.
Well,
about it.
seriously, nothing ever.
we
We
died
were
and we're
quiet
like,
most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have much to talk about. But it
Mm.
was fun. We played that. I've been looking at other games too. There's one called Heart and Slash, and that's a weird game where you're a robot.
I
and
want to
you're running
do
around.
Jackbox, but we need more people.
Yeah, we can do Jackbox.
I
We
feel
could also do like
5
Tabletop Simulator. That would be fun.
Tabletop simulator.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
literally
literally
a
you can like
tabletop and
play
you can do
like
whatever.
board games online, and you can even like do a setting where you can like flip the table.
flip the table.
'Cause
Or you can
get
just
sick
fuck
of
like
it.
if you're playing chess, you can pick up your chess piece and just drag it and like fuck up all the chess
Yeah,
pieces.
it's like you can.
It's
do
literally a
exactly the same.
simulator.
Yeah.
Right, of playing a board game.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Ugh.
I'm not keen on that. But you can like do other things around.
You can
it.
play King's Cup online.
Actually.
Yeah, like you could get like really drunk at home, but talking to your friends on Skype and playing tabletop
what would you do
simulator.
with the King's Cup?
I don't know, someone has to like drink an entire something. I don't know. Someone has to.
Drink an
You
entire
just pour it on
jar
your
of
laptop and
prune
then
juice.
it gets transmitted and then technology.
Yeah, pour it into your laptop.
yeah, that's a good idea.
But other
King's
than
Cup.
Amalgam's how.
that, Malcolm Sal. Yes. Yeah, we've been talking about other things for the podcast.
You just inspired me to make a new show.
Please don't.
Yeah,
Shit.
we've been talking about Amalgam's How for ages. I want to do like WikiHow, but
I know, but I was just thinking,
But-
we make a show where we badly explain how to do it.
it's like How to Basic, but with us.
Yeah.
And less
But
eggs.
we've been playing. I've been playing fighters. I'm really bad at it compared to Keena, as I've discovered.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I
Nice.
get completely destroyed. He's like, I've been really good at games, and he's like, I'm like, well, let's play best on it.
And I'm like, okay, he's got a 3360.
Yeah, we got to set the 360 to do that.
Don't do it.
I will
Look
fi-
up the controls first. He's not going to tell you shit.
I know.
I'll just win. I haven't played that game in ages.
He'll be like, how do you jump? Figure it out.
But I've also I started to play Rhyme. That's pretty fun. I
Oh,
don't
you're a
know.
rapper now.
I know anything. I don't know fucking shit about the game. You jump in and you're yelling and you're a little Indian boy or something. And
It's like Journey?
no, not really.
See,
Like Journey.
None of that rhymes.
No.
So I'm confused.
No,
at the
okay,
point
it's
of the
game.
here.
It's
But, it's like a-
R-I-M-E.
Yeah, it's like a
No,
weird indie game.
H-O-Y.
But like I.
So Remy.
The furthest I've gotten in the game so far is I yelled at a statue, and it was like, "Oh, you did something," and I'm like, "Okay."
I feel like it's just a homeless person
Yeah,
game.
it's really weird.
Ah!
No, like I walk up
Fucking
to the statue
statue.
and it's like press triangle, and I press triangle, and the kid's like, "Ah!" and then it did something, and I'm like, "Cool." Alright, let's keep going. And I like played a little bit more, and then I had to go do something. So I haven't played it again yet, but it was with PlayStation Network.
I love
So,
games where it
better-
can be a different culture. It's
Better finish it before my subscription runs out, or else I won't be able to play it, because that's what PlayStation Network does.
You can re-up your subscription
Yeah, I know.
and you can come back later.
I know, but I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I mean, like, I feel like if you pay for the subscription, they're like, oh, you have a free game. They should just give you the free game and not be like...
I get where they're coming from.
I get it as well. But, I
Same.
haven't been doing much else other than that. It's been
Okay.
fun. I've been, like, talking about how much I want to play Super, but... Oh, watch Super, but it hasn't come out. And just working. I'm really tired. Very tired.
Alrighty, I've been playing. Speaking of Dragon Ball,
No one cares!
I've been playing Xenoverse, the first one. Tell you what, it's nothing like the second one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, are you being sarcastic?
No, in terms of like the
in
way it
terms of
looks, the way it
gameplay,
controls,
like, actual controls, it's
like
fucking
you go back to
completely different.
Xenoverse
Is it
1.
different?
Yeah, well, you don't notice like going from Xenoverse 1 to 2. You're like, oh yeah, and you
It's like the same thing, but then
going back.
in like if you go back and like play, say like we were to jump on my PC right now and go like toe to toe on like a Xenoverse 1 match, it's fucking completely different. Like the health is different, the key is different, the charging is different. The attacks work differently, flying around works differently. The controls don't work as well as they do in number 2. It's fucking completely
the
different.
animation's not as smooth.
Yeah.
It's the
The frames per second is different. Like the graphics feel like
because that was a cross-gen game.
There was it's a cross-gen game, so the graphics weren't quite as good. Like it was the same engine, but they couldn't run it as fast.
It's like go back. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit!
It looks like going from 1 to 2 is like, oh, it's fucking the same game. But if you go back to 1 after you finish 2, it's completely different. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember starting 2, and I was like, oh, this is kind of the same. And, like, there were a few things that were different.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
notice.
I just don't understand how that can translate into something so different just being reversed.
Yeah,
I know,
it was. I think it's because you get used to like the games themselves are super basic. Like when you think of
they're
like
fundamentally
how
the
they are.
same, but there's so many like not even minor.
Every
they're like
every single thing has like this small change, and it just makes everything completely different.
Interesting.
yeah,
Like the health. If you remember in Xenoverse 1, the health was just 1 bar.
yeah
That was quite small.
for your opponent until you get to like some
Yeah.
like harder enemies and they do like
Yeah.
overlap.
Yeah.
But other than that, like
When you play versus, it's just 1 bar.
yeah,
And then your energy works differently as well.
like you can go Super Saiyan
Yeah.
and you have unlimited ki attacks while you're in
Yeah,
Super Saiyan.
I remember
like
that.
that's broken.
That's right. Yeah.
But you have to. You don't have like when you hold in to go ultimate. Like you go to your ultimate attack, you don't have a circle option, and in Xenoverse 2, that's your Super Saiyan or just your transformation
So
button.
how did you transform?
You had to assign it. You could only use X and square and triangle. So you only could have one ultimate attack and one transformation if you wanted a transformation.
Oh.
Because then X is just dodge ultimate thing, like explosion.
Oh yeah,
wave
you
or
jump.
something.
Yeah, you're evasive.
Yeah. So yeah, ultimate circle doesn't exist, which is transformation in Xenoverse.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's just, and when you go out of Super Saiyan, you have lost all your stamina as well.
That's right.
Yeah, there's just all these little differences. You're like, holy shit.
There's a ton of little ones.
But you get used to it, and I'm playing the story mode. I'm playing for the story because I want to know more about Demigra because I didn't know he
Demigra.
existed. Well, they say it both ways.
Also, when you play through Xenoverse 1, it's like a different feel. Like the game is a different feel.
Yeah,
It's
the
not just, like,
story
Yeah.
is different. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm stuck at that arc, the Demigra stuff, because I'm like, I'm stuck. I'm just doing parallel quests to try and get my stats up.
Yeah.
Goku played a weird role in Xenoverse 1.
he plays a weird role in the second one as well.
Yeah, but in the second one at least it was like kind of explained. Whereas in like the first one he was just like, show up, I'm Super Saiyan.
A bit like that.
I forget how the story goes in number 1 versus number 2. Is number 1 where they like have
Demigra is there. There's no Masked Saiyan, and I'm pretty sure isn't he like leading Toa and Mira? Isn't that it?
I think he like shows up and is
Then
it
he
number
betrays
1?
them.
Is it number 1
Oh, wait,
where
no.
he transforms and he's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
in the
that's
first
the
one.
final.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
final boss.
Yeah.
He transforms.
Yeah, and then
you beat him
Goku
up, and
does
then
Super
Goku
Saiyan
comes in.
3, and then you and Goku
you both do a Kamehameha. Yeah.
Even if you don't have it in your moveset.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I'm totally based off of Vegeta. Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Spoilers.
Actually, no. I feel like what it is Toamira fucking shit up, and then Demigra decides he wants to
Also
fuck them over,
Yeah.
and he's just doing his own shit.
And he's
by
trying to get out
himself.
of
He's
the Shadow Realm. The time cracks.
And then he eventually becomes main baddie.
People think that he is.
His
He's the
transformation.
closest thing we have to an actual Makaishin.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, they're all Makaishin.
No, they're not.
I thought
No.
Toa and Mira was supposed
No.
to be Makaishin.
Toa
Well, Mira is a creation. It's not an
Yeah,
actual person.
and
Oh, yeah.
Toa is the sister of the king of the
Yeah, but
Deborah, he's just the king of the demon realm. It's like how we have a
Wait,
president.
is Toa Deborah's sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Where's his mad titties?
He's dead.
I thought they were both
He's pink.
Makaishin.
Sorry?
I thought they were both from the
No.
demon realm though.
They're
But
from the demon realm, but they're not Makaishin. They're not like what Supreme Kai is. They're not King Kais or anything like that.
fucking
They're just kings. It's like Kami. They're like they're on the Kami level of their stuff. They're not Makaishin.
it's fucking weird.
But the closest is because Demigra is demon god Demigra, which is the closest thing to Makaishin. Do you know? Are you aware of Makaishin?
It's something they've only talked about, but never.
It's
actually
only
done.
Toriyama just like comes up with the idea, and like they exist in the.
Yeah, I've heard of it before,
Yeah.
but I
They haven't
don't care enough
explored it.
about it.
It's really cool because if like a lot of people forget that Goku actually went to the demon realm in Dragon Ball.
That was filler, but yeah, that probably may have inspired Toriyama to actually do something. And I like that episode. That was a good
It was a
episode.
good episode. Doesn't he go? He goes there for something. Wasn't it for Baba?
No,
He went there.
it was during his training for the world tournament.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like, "Oh, we need your help." And you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna fight every devil that exists." And then that's what happens in that episode. Look at all the episode. I've also been playing Metroid Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance, aka an emulator. But
I thought about getting one, an emulator.
yeah, you can just steal it off someone's computer.
Well, you can literally just Google it and then just.
No, I know. I just don't like. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, "There's so many games that were old but good," and I was like,
You can get an
I could probably
N64
get an
emulator
emulator.
as well.
"That's what I mean." Yeah,
Yeah.
like anything.
got one.
PlayStation 2, yeah, all
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh yeah, but like as soon as you stray away from Nintendo, the emulators start to get
They're harder, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
harder to like
I feel like-
make work.
I think
Yeah,
any
it's
like
better.
GBA and 64, anything down from that's easy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because the Visual Boy can do everything below that, and I've never had luck with the DS emulators.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've got the touchscreen.
Yeah, and also they just run poorly. And then 64 to
I tried to get a PSP emulator once and that just did not fucking.
what people usually do is have a PSP that emulates everything.
I thought
Yeah.
about going back and playing Red.
Yeah.
But-
Well,
I
I was talking about this the other day, but Keena was like, "Nah, I don't want to."
Randomizer.
Oh no,
I wanted to do a Pokemon race with someone.
A race.
Yeah, you know how like you run through,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
could like do rules where you could do the rule where it's like you have to catch every Pokemon. If they faint, you have to like store them in the PC.
Well, that's the thing. People do a lot of videos on Pokemon Soul Link randomizer thing. So it's basically like every route you have to catch your Pokemon. Like whatever Pokemon you find first, you have to catch that.
Yeah, and then you use
and-
that Pokemon.
Yeah, and use that Pokemon or store it in your PC. Or you can just kill it. No matter what it is. And if you've got two people playing, whatever the other person catches in the same route is soul linked with your Pokemon. So if theirs faints, technically yours faints and dies. And vice versa. And they can't be the same gender, and they can't be the same type. So like if you find a Charizard and its base type is fire, obviously, and then I don't know, you found a Macargo, you can't have that because it's fire.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't think it would work between the
People-
two of us, but
People do it.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that it doesn't work. It just requires a lot of
It would require
Communication.
a lot of planning,
Yeah.
and I feel like it'd be easier if you had two people with laptops sitting next to each other and just going through it.
or people who just live together and just like just
Well,
hang
that
on
too,
the DS
yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Well, the Pokemon games actually, especially on an emulator, would take like maybe like a day to get through completely if you had an emulator.
If you know what you're
Because
doing,
you just
yeah.
press space
Praise
bar.
bar.
But you also have to keep in mind it's like there's rules to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're playing with
You
rules.
can't just like keep going at the gyms every time and having your team get wiped out.
Yeah.
Because once they're gone, they're gone. So, rip.
But I'd like to do a Pokemon
And you have to
race.
nickname them. That was the thing.
Ew.
We should do a Pokemon race
yeah.
with
Have a emotional bond.
Leaf Green, Fire Red.
Could do that.
Why not do a Soul
I don't
Silver
think I
and
ever
Gold?
finished Fire Red
That way
actually.
you can do 2 regions in one.
Yeah,
Get
but
to
so
fight
you,
red.
yeah,
It's-
but then you
it's
have it
different
have to have it
though.
on DS
Okay.
because you can't.
Okay, if you want to get Boy Red,
Yeah.
Ruby.
I don't think I ever finished Fire Red. I think I got up to the Pokemon League when I was
I
younger, and then that
loved
was
it.
it.
Fire Red was fun.
I love the
Because I remember getting up to the champion, which was blue, and I had like no healing items on me whatsoever, and I had just my Charizard with 13 health. And I took out his Pidgeot, and then it came to Blastoise, and I was like, well, I'm fucked. There's no way I'm beating this. So, yeah, no. I'd be down for that.
Anyway, so I was playing Metroid.
Yes, right, sorry.
No, it's really good. It turns out I didn't know what it was. Like my housemate had a bunch of people over to play D&D. I'm like, okay, I want to be in my room and play video games, listen to a podcast. I have a TV in my room. Turns out I can't find my power cable, so I couldn't play stuff on my TV because I wanted to just grind on Xenoverse. I'm like, okay, I'm just see what I've got on my computer. Saw that I had Metroid. I'm like, I haven't played this Metroid game before. Just started playing. Hooked my controller up because the Visual Boy Advance can map that. I'm like, oh yeah, playing Nintendo games with my DualShock 4, the best feeling ever.
Nice.
And the touchpad is my spacebar. So whenever I'm like loading or whatever, I'm just like, zzz. And then what happens? So what Zero Mission is? It's a remake of the very first game.
Okay.
But it's like got a lot of like extra stuff, like more bosses and more weapon types.
I never played much Metroid. I think I tried it on the DS once, and it was alright, but...
I got Metroid for free on the 3DS because I was in the Ambassador program. The original Metroid is fucking obtuse and weird. Like the NES game, which are hard for modern gamers. So yeah, playing the remake, I'm like, yeah, this is really good. I'm just going through it, and then next thing I know, like I kind of finished it. Not last night, the night before, but there's extra stuff like, you know how end of Metroid, like she takes off the helmet, like, oh my god, it's a woman, plot twist.
Yeah.
You don't really get that surprise. It's just like, oh, you just cut to a scene, it's like, oh, I'm blonde, like that's what.
It's because you know.
Yeah, I know the thing is, but like it doesn't have. I knew that was the end of Metroid.
It's
and
like
I was,
learning Darth Vader is Luke's father. Everyone knows now.
Yeah.
But when it happened, everyone shut their pants.
Yeah. But you know, what was I saying? Yes, so you get to that point where you're like, oh yeah, I beat Mother Brain, and then you go out like, oh yeah, I win. But then there's more game to it. Like you get shot down by space pirates, and you don't have anything. You have a gun that can only stun, and that's
and a
it.
whip.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't become Castlevania.
There's a because in wait, so you don't have your suit.
Yeah, you don't have anything. It's just zero suit, and you're running around. You can't kill people, so
Because
you're
in
like running
Super
away. It becomes
Smash,
like
Super Smash Brothers, she can like snap her gun basically, and it just like comes out as like a plasma whip, and she can do that, or she can just shoot people.
okay.
So
Maybe that's a Metroid Prime thing.
maybe I don't know. But yeah, she does it, and it's just like okay, nice titties.
But you know,
Samus.
it's a really good game. I want to play more Metroid. Like I played Super Metroid for a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good, but then I just stopped for whatever reason to play console game probably.
Fair
But
enough.
no, I want to keep playing it and finish it. I'll probably finish it by next week. All right, moving on to the topic of the show.
Jesus Christ.
The state of the open world game genre in 2018. There's a lot of them. Sorry? So, do you guys, for starters, do you like open world games?
Yeah, it's my favourite kind of game.
So you never kind of played
yeah.
them.
That's why I like indie games now, because they're quick and they're usually simple to understand.
The interesting thing while brainstorming this is that now it's not like just a general open world game, just like, oh, go do whatever the fuck you want. There's so many different types. Like you got the Bethesda games, which are story focused, but they're Bethesda games that they're all fucked up.
Story focused.
Oh, no, you know what? They're
You can't. Yeah,
quest-based.
I mean, you can't really say it's story focused when Nathaniel got lost in the first 10 minutes of Skyrim.
I remember I finished the tutorial. I'm like, go this way, and it's like the exact direction not to go. You go to Riverwood. I took that path.
Didn't the NPC that you chose to follow, didn't he say, "Oh, we should split up" or something?
Yeah, because they say we should split ways. And I left as soon as he said that, but then he says we'll meet in Riverwood, and I'll talk to you. Like, he says all this other stuff, but it was like, oh, split ways, alright. Bye.
Lol, see you. No, because I remember coming over.
I was just so excited to play it.
Yeah.
So.
When you just I came over to see where you were at specifically, and I remember you loaded up the game and you were like crawling down this mountain into this village as a cat, and I was like, okay, he's like somewhere I have no idea where the fuck he is.
Yeah, because it's like when the game first came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And neither of us had played
2014?
much of it. I played like 10 minutes of it and got bored.
When did Skyrim come out?
2012.
2011. It was 11, 11, 11.
Yeah, and it's still getting sold today.
Yep.
It's
You know,
real-
Dude, oh, it's so good. Just give us the next one.
It just means
Give me Skyrim on my phone, boy.
I want it on my calculator.
I want Skyrim on my camera.
I want it on my cereal box. No, but so Bethesda games are very buggy as opposed to CD Projekt Red, which is the people who made The Witcher. Witcher 3, not very buggy at all. Like, it has bugs,
I need to
but
play that game.
it is so big.
Ooh.
Like, I put in 50 hours, didn't nowhere fucking close finishing that game. To be fair, it took me like 100 hours to finish Skyrim, but I was doing other
I
stuff.
still haven't finished Skyrim. I keep on getting distracted.
Yeah.
Every time I try to finish Skyrim, I'm like, ooh, side quest. I like to be werewolf too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, every time I played Skyrim, I was like, I'm going to make something completely different. And I always end up becoming a mage. And it's just like,
Every
fuck!
time I did that, I always just end up becoming an assassin. Every time. I'm like, I want to be a warrior this time. Oh,
What?
sword. Oh, two swords.
Sneaking.
Sneaking bow.
I mean, even then, though, it was just like I made a cat purely just to not become a mage. I was like, they're purely stealth. Like, that's what they're based around. I still used fucking conjuration to get my weapons. I was just like, fuck, I'm not doing this right.
That's how my brother played it, because if you use conjuration straight away, you can get, like, the weapons are technically stronger by the time you can actually get those weapons. So, like, you're using, like, conjuration Daedra weapons. Whereas if you were up to that point in the game using normal weapons, you'd probably have, like, Orcish.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And I'm like, yeah. But I still wouldn't use conjuration because I feel like I don't deserve those weapons.
Nah, once you learn it, you're good.
Yeah.
It's like,
So yes, my main thing is that there's like Bethesda has a lot of stuff that they need to improve on, especially like Elder Scrolls 6 to come out. Like in a world where like Witcher 3, Horizon Zero Dawn, like even the GTA and Red Dead games are not very buggy. Like they have glitches, but they're like funny glitches. Like Skyrim has funny glitches, but it also has like, we're gonna brick your PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I remember people were walking around in the sky in GTA 5, or GTA Online rather. That was fun.
Do you remember like when I first started playing GTA Online, and then you guys were like, "Oh yeah, you're playing now. You want to cheat with us?"
Yeah.
There's cheats online.
Yeah, there was a.
It
bug.
wasn't really cheats.
They were
it was
bugs.
Like, yeah.
So,
it was
like,
you could
at one
duplicate
point,
your
like-
cars and sell them.
At one point, I was like level like 6, and I owned like the best fucking place, and I owned all the good cars. I had a 12-car garage, and they were all filled. No 6-car garage needed. But like, I had all this stuff, and I just started the game. Didn't even know how to play the game. I'm like, all right, I've got all this stuff. I don't need to play the game
had
anymore. Bye.
everything that he could buy. It was just
And
like,
then-
he had it.
And now I got back into it, and it's the same character, and I'm like, I'm poor as fuck compared to people now, and I don't have a business of fucking my own
God.
gang, and like
They're wrecking
I
it
was
because
like,
people
holy
can call in
shit.
orbital strikes now. So you're just fucked. As soon as they call that shit in, you're dead. Costs them like, I don't know, $100,000.
anything
or
for
something.
people to buy more shark cards.
Yeah,
which apparently
basically.
there's still bugs for.
Yeah. It's a good time. Good time.
Every time I played GTA Online recently, they're just like, "Oh, can someone bug me in some shark cards? I don't know how to do it." And then some 12-year-old's like, "I watched a YouTube tutorial. I know what I'm doing."
When you guys hear the term a Ubisoft game, what do you think?
Assassin's Creed.
My brother.
Assassin's Creed, and then the disappointment of the Division.
Well, you were just gonna call the Division the disappointment.
Tom Clancy's a disappointment.
Basically. They fucking hype up all their games with their trailers, and then it's like, and this is what it's actually gonna look like, and it's just shit. And it's like, god damn it, why are you gonna do this?
Unless you're running it on like fucking
the best PC in the world. Like, hey guys, when we demonstrate this game, can we spend like $10,000 on a PC real quick? Thanks.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, like, paying attention to stuff like a Ubisoft game used to refer to like Far Cry and Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs, where you like do stuff and there's a loop. Like you kill like beavers and you make a wallet, and then you keep going and you make better wallets and shit. Or
I love how that's what you go for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you made a wallet to hold more money, because then you could make more wallets.
Yeah.
Who cares about the weapons,
Yeah.
the quivers, and all that shit?
But that kind of stuff, but then like in recent years, there's like two more types. Because you've got the open world online games like Wildlands and Division, which
I didn't mind the Division until you get to the end game where everyone already has like the best gear, and you cannot get the best gear ever. So, rip.
Yeah, end game stuff's always a pain in the ass with games like that and Destiny and
Destiny's not as bad because it's not as difficult. So it was basically for the Division, like there were different alpha tier armor sets, and like you could get those, but they rolled different stats. So like even if you had the best, like the best one to have a specific class, you could still have the wrong shit rolled in it. So then you have to go find the next, like the same piece but with different stats.
I get the idea for you to do the mission over and over again for the loot grind.
Well, it's not even a mission. It's basically you go into the dark zone.
Yeah.
And like
you just hang out there for a bit. Like,
don't
is that
really
a
hang
PvP
out.
zone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like everyone will kill you. That's the thing. Like if you're trying to get the best gear, you have to go to the top area. But every bastard who's got the gear you're trying to get is in the top area.
And it's hard to kill someone with top gear when you don't have top gear.
It. Exactly. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was so annoying. I remember this one guy, he threw down a turret that shot flames, and it like just downs you in like a second and a half. Like not even joking. It's just like, what the fuck, dude?
I think that's always
So
the problem
broken.
with especially Ubisoft games like that. Because like Siege, for example,
Yeah.
people are so good at that game. It's like, I want to play Siege. You jump on and it's like, I can't, because every single time I decide I want to try something, you get killed.
Siege is map-based, isn't it?
Siege is map-based.
Yeah.
It's also, like if you don't have a headset, you're fucked. Because
you do need to coordinate.
everybody can hear. Well, no, everyone can hear through walls. Like I spent $200 on the headset, and I became infinitely better at Siege. Like I'm not great at it, but like I was fucking useless because I had no idea where people were. I couldn't hear them at all. Whereas if you have a headset, like you can hear everything.
Like,
So
just through the thing, or do you have to have an item to do it?
an item.
Like, not like a.
You don't need like an in-game item for it. It's purely like
It's just
you will
what
hear
would
people
hear
running
behind.
around. Like it's
What headphones did you
sensor
get?
based. I got a rig, Plantronics 600 LX.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Cost me a rig's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, $200, but it was only $50 because I used my $150 JB Hi-Fi gift voucher that I got for Christmas. So, yeet. Meant to be for a TV. No.
Yeah,
Where you
Siege,
going?
Siege and For Honor would what I would class like the third tier of Ubisoft game now.
I like
Now that they're not making Rayman games.
For Honor's nice.
Imagine a Rayman open world like.
No thanks.
Like
Especially
Tom
the
Clancy's Rayman.
No thanks.
um,
Can they bring us another Splinter Cell? Blacklist was
no,
good.
no. Here's the thing. I've been like pitching Blacklist 2 in my head for ages. Have you played Metal Gear 5?
No.
Okay. Metal Gear 5 is a stealth open world game.
Okay.
I want that for Blacklist, for Splinter Cell, whatever the next one is.
The only Metal Gear game I've played is the beta for Survive. So
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Survive looks real bad.
Oh, and I played as Solid Snake in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, that counts.
Hey, he had a box.
No, I'm saying he counts because he's still voiced by David Hayter.
I loved when he like showed up in that campaign and he was just like in a box. he was just in a box.
Yeah,
on
and
the
then he
plane.
just stood up.
Everyone else had like this big fucking intro. It was like, oh, I came in because I needed to save, and then he's just like, I'm in a box.
I feel like for a kids game, they zoomed in on Zero Suit Samus's ass a little bit too long. Because like she drops out of a vent shaft and she's just like she's hanging there for a good, I don't know, 3 seconds, and they're just like, ass, pan up, titties, face, Zero Suit Samus. And it's like, oh, okay, nice. I'm definitely straight.
And then when you're like playing as the computer battle, so that you can pause it and then do the camera shot.
Oh yeah, you can take the pictures. Yeah. Nah, I had a lot of collections.
FBI, what you doing?
I had a lot of collections of the different Kirby suits you could get, like the different pictures.
Oh,
You could swallow everyone and take their shit.
Is it sort of blasphemous that I've never, besides an emulator, I've never played a Smash game?
I mean, emulators count.
Well, it's bare, like I've never actually sat down and competitively fought someone.
It's not blasphemous. I mean, you're missing out.
I know. I want to, but
that's about it. I'm just waiting for them to release one for the Switch so I can get a Switch and get it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
I'll get it.
legit.
It's the only time I will get it.
Because like
Maybe Mario Kart.
I had a Wii, but I never had Brawl because I'm like, the price will come down for it eventually. No, I learned that was the generation where like nothing fucking comes down for Nintendo.
It was also really popular for a good time. I was sad when I finally booted up my old Wii console, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll play some online. They were like, oh, online doesn't work for the Wii anymore. I was just like, so if I want to play Brawl or any type of Super Smash Brothers, or Smash Brothers, I can't do it. And they still haven't fucking released one. I'm just, it makes me sad.
You could on the DS, couldn't you?
3DS, but
Yeah.
I put it on 3DS.
I
don't
suppose
play it.
it's on the Wii U, isn't it?
yeah,
It is
the
on
Wii
the-
U's
I
a
want it
piece
on
of
the
shit
Switch.
console.
I want it on the Switch.
I
I don't
don't
know what
think
Nintendo was thinking.
I don't think they had a campaign for the Wii U one either. I think it was just Super Smash.
All I know is Greninja was in it.
Yeah,
It was kind of cool.
And a fuck ton of
And,
Fire
uh,
Emblem characters.
Yeah.
And-
Oh yeah.
And Charizard X.
That was his ultimate, because Charizard was his own character, I'm pretty sure. Originally, in Super Smash Brothers Brawl, they had Pokemon Trainer, and you
Yeah.
had Charizard,
And Wii Fit
Ivysaur,
Trainer.
and Squirtle. And you could switch between them, which was cool. But now they're just like, oh, Charizard!
Open
Pokemon
World.
Trainer would have been so much better.
Yeah. If he had all 3 of the finals, though, that would have been better than first, second, and third stage of each different one.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. What if I want a Blastoise? No.
Because it was, what was it? It was Squirtle,
Ivysaur, and Charizard.
Um,
I think Wartortle was probably like the lowest rated fucking starter Pokemon evolution ever. Like, I never really think about Wartortle. I think about all the other evolutions.
I reckon Meganium. Because for a very long time, I thought Chikorita was purely just Chikorita and Bayleaf.
Yeah.
And for a
Thanks,
very long
Pokemon,
time, I didn't
mate.
know Meganium was a thing. And
Yeah,
I
a
was
lot
like,
of the grass
"Fuck
ones
Meganium."
just look the same. Like Ivysaur and Venusaur.
Well, no,
are
like
very
I
similar.
just never heard
No.
of Meganium.
like unless you had, Chikorita as a starter, like you don't see them.
Yeah.
No one else has it. And again, like I said before, in the anime, it only gets to a Bayleaf. So,
I'm pretty sure he gets a Meganium later on.
oh, I don't know. I know, like in the original run, he didn't. Yeah.
But yeah. I
So
don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I think I had like a thesis for this. Like these were all examples, but I wanted to like say something about it. I don't know.
Great.
Sorry.
Great.
Other RPGs, other open world stuff is like JRPGs. Like Monster Hunter is open world, or is it like again map based? Like pseudo map based.
It's so it's not as confined map based as it is for Siege.
Yeah.
Like you've got your different areas.
Yeah.
But like those areas are quite large.
Yeah. It sounds like, for my example that I put down, also was Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have big worlds, like big maps, and you can just run around in that for ages.
Yeah.
But that is very different to something like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is like, it's all one big area, but it's all like linear pathways and stuff. But there's a lot of backtracking and.
Just trying to think what else it's like. I suppose like any other Monster Hunter
Yeah,
game.
that's what I was gonna say. Other Monster Hunter games. No, I know like the kind of thing you're thinking.
It's basically just like there's a hub, and then you can go to different areas.
Yeah.
And they're fucking massive, but they can't connect them all. Like you can't go from area to area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's basically it.
Yeah. Do you guys think that MMORPGs are dead?
No.
Like, if you were trying to launch one today, would it be successful?
I think the only reason why it's not successful is that because there's so many out there. Like
But
people
now there's
still,
not anymore. Like,
but people still definitely like play them. Like
Yeah.
EVE Online.
Yeah, EVE Online. EVE
Elder
Online.
Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft's still big. Like
Yep.
the expansion, every time they release an expansion, everyone flocks to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so
the
it's probably
thing.
the
Everyone
newest
just
one.
decides to like finally log back into their account and fucking do
Yeah.
some shit on it.
Because it gets to the point where like they're not entertained by it anymore.
They
To-
usually fill out the
like,
content. and
To
just
make
like,
a
"Oh, yep."
successful MMORPG is to make a game that's going to get a good reputation. So the only reason people play World of Warcraft is because that's the first game you think of when MMORPG comes out.
Yeah.
The only reason people played DCU was because it's DC and you can make
Yeah.
your own character, and that was cool.
Champions
And the
Online.
trailer looked fucking awesome.
I mean, yeah, the trailer was fucking
Thanks, Blood
ridiculous.
Studios.
Yeah. The only reason I played Star Wars: The Old Republic is because, you know,
The trailer.
Yeah,
Well,
Star
again,
Wars.
thanks, Blood
I mean,
Studio.
the amount
I played
their trailers
Champions
alone were
though.
fucking
Like
amazing.
Champions is different. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
but that
superheroes,
built a
but-
reputation. That was its
Well, it
thing.
fucked its reputation.
So
That
it's
was
either
perfect
you've
for
got a gimmick that draws people to you, or purely word of mouth,
yeah.
which I suppose is the same for all games.
Yeah.
But MMORPGs is probably more based on that.
I think, yeah, and also, like, you can't just put a name out there and just like, oh, it's an MMO for it, because, like, Elder Scrolls Online and Final Fantasy XIV originally came out and they were shit. Like, no one liked them until they rebooted themselves. Like, ESO became, like, Tamriel Unlimited. I think that's what it was, or at least that was the console version. And then 14 became a realm.
I thought it was Morrowind.
Sorry?
I thought
they
Elder
just
Scrolls
released-
became Morrowind.
Oh, they probably added Morrowind to it.
Yeah, they've just released a new DLC for Morrowind.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought about getting into it, but I feel like it's going to be useless because everyone's been playing it for like 4 years.
Yeah. And then when they rebooted themselves and like, oh, these games are finally good, we can play them. Which is surprising.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's a rare occurrence for like a game to reinvent itself within like 9 months of release. Like almost from top to bottom, and then like we're born again.
Happens.
Yeah, surprisingly. So where do you think, like, we have all these different types of open world games? Do you think they're all going to stay similar, or are they going to like, is one going to come out on top, or what do you guys think of like the future
For this year.
With open world
Well,
games, I think
for this year and
Future.
well,
beyond?
open world games are always just a niche market. It just depends on what the
Pretty
person
big
likes.
niche market.
No, what I'm saying is like with the people that actually play it. So like I play Elder Scrolls. I liked Skyrim, but I haven't even been interested in Zero Dawn. Like I don't think about it, and I've never thought about playing it. I think it's just dependent on what piques people's interest.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is like the niche of that game will be like what will draw people to it.
And it's probably why games of services games, stuff like Division and Siege and stuff like that, have taken off, because they're not as are kind of intense as an MMO, but excuse me, but there's, I don't know, it's on a console. I think that's the big thing, is that they finally cracked how to do online consistent games on a console to break that market. Because every time an MMO came to a console, it never worked. Like DC Universe was probably the most popular one, but it wasn't doing that big numbers compared to a PC.
No. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls tried it. Kind of worked. Not
Yeah.
really.
Even like,
Neverwinter tried.
Was that an MMO? I played like a free-to-play thing. I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I was expecting like just a generic RPG.
It's
but
basically like just D&D, but
yeah.
in computer form, so everything's done for you. Like, you create your character, and then it does its roles all for you.
Yeah.
and-
I think that's what I had.
But the only problem is that everyone follows the same story. Whether you're a elf mage or a dwarf warrior, you follow the exact same story.
Yeah,
And it's
that's probably
just really
due to their
shit.
budget.
Yeah.
The original Neverwinter games were real fun. Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah.
They were good.
They
You guys played that?
no, I haven't. I think they were made by BioWare, and then they went on to do Baldur's Gate, and then they did KOTOR, and then the rest is history.
The original Neverwinter games were like fantastic. The stories were awesome.
I think for this year, in terms of open world games, we have Red Dead Redemption 2, which
is next year now, isn't it?
no, I think got delayed to the end of this year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but I could be delayed again.
Oh.
Right, because it's Rockstar, they can do whatever they want.
But that's okay. Sometimes it's good to be delayed, because then they can do more shit on it, and then it's not a half poo game.
yeah, and this game's been in development since Red Dead.
Well, they've got a lot
Redemption.
to like
Top.
yeah.
Yeah.
With GTA Online, that thing's been going for years, and it's still going.
Yeah.
Very
And
strong.
Rockstar's going to get so much money when Red Dead Redemption
Oh, yeah.
Online is going to...
They're gonna shit their pants. They're not gonna know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Means...
Well, there's 12-year-olds making their parents buy them the game.
What's this Red Dead Redemption? Shut up, Mom!
I need to be. I need a gun.
I need to play Knife on my PlayStation 4 Pro.
Wait, actually? That's gonna be a thing.
Well, you could do that in Red Dead Redemption. You just press X circle, X triangle, X square, X. And then you do it until you're like, fuck, and then you lost health. It was fun. You could bet on it. Red Dead Redemption is a great game. You can watch TV.
I played Undead Nightmare for about 3 hours, and that was it. Yeah. I think I got the Warhorse, and then that was it.
See, I had those games. Put it here.
Did the game do you? No, you used the regular.
I did have the DLC for it. Someone. Yes. So, I can't remember which case it is in. Maybe it's in Dark Souls 2.
Of course.
No, I had a thing for it.
Like a download code?
Yeah, I had a download code for Undead Nightmare.
Okay.
And it came with another game. And
That's
so I think I do have it somewhere. But
Somewhere.
but I never played it.
It's good. I really like
I
Undead
played
Nightmare.
like the first Red Dead like for 10 minutes and never played it again.
Yeah.
I think it was also because like I got it finally like ages after it first came.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing a flaming horse, and I was like, that's cool. And then it was like the Warhorse, and I was like, okay. That makes more sense. Rather than just a horse on fire.
Yeah. And then you got like...
You know, I'm pretty sure, I haven't actually done any research on it, but I'm pretty sure the 4 Horsemen are in Minecraft.
That's not
I
surprising.
was playing it the other day, and, well, not the other day, I was playing it like a few months ago, and I was at my base, and then lightning struck, and these 4 skeletons on 4 skeleton horses started killing me, and they had enchanted bows and helmets, and I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to kill them and take all their horses. And I did, except for one, I accidentally killed a horse. But yeah, I have 3 skeleton horses. I was just like, surely, since there's 4 of them, 4 horsemen. But
Did they look like their respective element?
no,
Okay.
they were just all skeletal.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, I was
Weird.
just like,
Is there Minecraft lore? Or is it just beat the dragon?
if there is,
I do remember like playing it not long ago.
I want to kill myself.
And they were like, there's a story. There's Minecraft
Yeah,
story.
well, they did that, and then they were like, but the Wither, and then they were like, Minecraft story mode, and then I was like, all this other shit.
Oh yeah, the Telltale games.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. I'm just trying to think what else comes out this year.
Apparently,
dedicated
like
wing.
it actually is supposed to be like sad in the end.
The
but
Telltale games.
yeah,
Well, that's not surprising.
apparently it's
Really? Because they keep releasing DLC.
no,
So-
like apparently there's like one part where there's
Oh, yeah, no. It's heart-wrenching.
really.
Like, genuinely. Like, the one character you care about,
Patton Oswalt.
gone. Sorry?
Patton Oswalt.
No,
He's in that
no, he's
game.
still in it.
Okay.
You mean,
I don't know who the characters are.
Yeah, but Pee Wee Herman. He plays Pee Wee Herman. Is also in it. Whoever plays Pee Wee Herman. And the guy that played Lee in Walking Dead, he was in it.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
I know him. Dave Fennoy.
And Ellie from
Last of Us.
Yeah.
She's Ashley Johnson.
She is Petra, I believe.
But
So yeah,
you'd
the
play.
one character you care about, they fucking die, and it's just like, ha! And then they keep coming back to it in the fucking DLC episodes. They're just like, oh, but this happened. It's like, right, you don't have to be a cunt about it.
You excited for season 2? Take us out.
I don't know. I just watch a Twitch stream.
I know.
I don't play it myself. Not that sad. It's okay. But yeah.
I'm just trying to think. What else is there? What are your favorite types of open world games?
Pokemon games.
Open world.
Ah,
We're not talking about Pokemon today.
Pokemon games.
No. Okay, they are open world.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, well, they are.
I haven't played one since like Diamond, so.
Yeah, that was open world.
Yeah, I'm just saying if they got more open world since then, I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, there's islands now, so yay.
There was islands in Holland.
No, like islands. Like rather than towns, there's just islands.
Like, there's like other cities and then there's islands.
Like there's cities on the islands, but there's about 6 different islands, and you have to fight the kahuna of each one.
It sounds like
It's not gyms anymore.
It's fighting racial
Kahuna.
stereotypes.
Basically, yeah.
It sounds like
Pokemon
I think
BuzzFeed
I
advice.
think, I think the Japanese people just got really upset about all the racist stuff that we say, so they were just like, "Fuck you, Hawaii. You're next."
very specific.
Pearl Harbor all over again.
Yeah, well, you know, I wanted to do an Australia one because I want a boomerang Pokemon purely for that.
It's Marowak.
How many fucking Kangaskhan do you reckon would be in it?
Too many, dude. There'd be so
You'd
many
rock up
dead
on
ones.
Didn't they recently just
Dead
make
ones on the side of the road? Crazy.
You'd go on the A2 and on the Wario fucking highway.
Well, they already did.
I don't think they'd be able to do like a proper Australian.
What's Johto? Because Kanto's like America, isn't it?
I think a lot lot
Johto
like
would
no,
be like Canada, I guess.
Kanto wasn't America.
No.
Most of them were based off different areas of.
Kanto
Japan.
was
All, like I think Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn were all Japan, like different areas of
Yeah.
Japan.
Like based
And
influence,
then
like
Sinnoh
Johto
was
is very Japanese.
Sinnoh was
quite American.
China, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and then Unova was America.
Is that how it's said?
Hmm?
Is that how it's said? Pronounced?
Yeah,
I always thought it was like Unova.
doesn't matter. And then
Okay.
So I always said
Kalos was French.
Yeah, we knew that one because
that
everyone
black and
talked in
white?
French.
No, that Unova is black and white.
Yeah.
Kalos is X and Y.
Okay.
And then you've got Alola, which is
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Except for the Switch version, Switch games.
Yeah. Where I wonder where that's based.
I'll
And
see
I
what
don't know.
happens first.
What's the name of the one that was just recently announced? It was
Did they announce one?
yeah. Well, I think there was like a theory about
Because
it.
Game Freak was gonna make a open world game for the Switch or something.
Yeah,
and
I
everyone
think-
was
I
like,
think-
Pokemon! I was like, shit, shut up!
It was. I think I saw like a teaser or something. It could have just been like a clickbait video.
It was a
on YouTube.
clickbait thing. They haven't officially announced what those.
There's
games
an
are yet.
Except
for that they are.
I
open
saw
world
one.
RPGs.
there's a fan made Pokemon game
There's a couple.
where you can
There's a bunch
like
of them.
yeah, but it's the 3D MMO open world. It's like way in alpha, but you can
Probably
like
cancelled.
you choose your starter Pokemon, then you walk around, and for the battles like you throw your Pokemon out, and then you control your Pokemon, and you just use your different attacks, and level them up obviously, and you can catch Pokemon once you fight them. You throw your Pokeball and catch him, and yeah, it's nice.
The
But,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Coles and Woolies.
yeah.
Oh, that shit.
And then for the platinum type of that, they could do Aldi.
I feel that's a step backwards.
Oh.
Well, it depends on what
Well-
you're looking for.
I would say platinum was a step backwards from Diamond and Pearl, but
What?
yeah, I didn't like Giratina, so the fact that they based the game around him, I was just like, no, I don't like it. I played it because I lost Diamond. Fucking, that was
I
heart-wrenching. I had a level 100 Swampert that could kill anything. I was just like, I lost it.
Same.
Bet it
I had
wouldn't beat my
my level
Sylveon.
100 Swampert from Ruby, and I imported it over to
Well,
Diamond.
that's where I got mine
Yeah.
from my Ruby game, and I was just like, yeah. And then I fucking lost the cartridge for Diamond. I was like, ha.
I lost my hard gold cartridge. Like, I was at school once, and then I just lost it. It was like last day of term. I'm like, fuck this, and I think that's when I quit Pokemon. Like, that was the final nail in the coffin. I'm like, I don't fucking... My OCD too bad, and I lost a game.
I still haven't finished Sun, so yeet.
Yeah, I'm gonna start playing that soon.
Well, I have to get Ultra Sun.
I'm gonna start playing that soon. Apparently, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are pretty much just the same game, but I don't think they would be.
They're all pretty much the same game.
No, but like from what I've heard, is like they're just the same game, but they've just introduced like another thing. But I don't think they would do that.
Well, the legendaries get some type of power boost or some
Yeah.
bullshit, like Black, White, and White 2.
Yeah.
Black,
What was
Black and
the-
White,
Black
Black and
2 and White 2.
What were the original names? There was Reshiram, Kyron, and
Zekrom.
Zekrom.
Well,
Zekrom was in
it's
Spanish.
actually pronounced Qrem in the movie.
Jiren.
Jiren.
Jiren. He was an asshole in the movies.
What was the last Pokemon movie I
For
saw?
a second, I thought you were talking about Jiren. Like, he is an asshole. Yeah, no, Qrem was a bit of an asshole.
What was it?
What?
I want to say like the Lucario movie was the last movie I saw. I think I saw
was
the
a good one.
second.
I went through and I watched all of the Pokemon movies.
Pretty
on
sure
Netflix.
that had all the Reggies in it, didn't it?
Except for
Because they had to go
Gigas,
through
they
the
didn't exist,
not Gigas, but they had to go through some tree and then all the Reggies
And
somehow
Mew was
got
there.
involved and-
I think I saw the
It's a shit
second Mewtwo movie as well, but I don't remember that one.
I
at all.
love how they like.
with the insect Genesect,
Something like that, yeah.
and Mewtwo could evolve into Mewtwo Y. No.
Yes, I don't remember that.
No.
I remember the Lucario movie, but I don't remember.
The Kyron movie was good.
I like that.
If it was
That's
like-
why every fuckhead's called Lucario EX online. Every YouTube commenter.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Lucario, suck my dick."
Lucario,
It'd be kind of weird.
please
Yeah.
comment below and
Yeah,
subscribe.
Lucario.
You into furries?
Lucario is
Why
my
not?
persona.
Well, I'm not. I don't know about that.
There are a lot of people's persona. Anyway, I think we wanted to make this a Pokemon cast, and we should do that one day.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm down for that. We'll look at
Pokecast.
I don't know. Our ideal Pokemon.
Our
game.
Pokemon history.
All
Yeah.
that. Yeah. We can
What
do
was
that.
your idea, sorry?
Ideal Pokemon game.
We could do that as
But
well.
you can't go overboard and have all the regions because A, not enough cartridge space.
Mine would
and
literally
B,
just
it
be
would
an
just
open world
be a clusterfuck.
Pokemon game. I wouldn't care how they did it. I just want one where I can fuck around. With
Okay.
Pokemon more.
We don't.
Nah,
need-
next episode.
Okay. I just want to say, we don't have to worry about cartridge space anymore because Zelda Breath of the Wild exists on it.
Yeah, I suppose.
But, okay. If you like this episode, please like this, click that like button, and subscribe. If you have any questions for the show, please comment below or email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com.
Amalgam Sow.
Be sure to check out a Dragon Ball discussion video where Dean and Nathaniel rank their favorite Saiyans, their top 10.
Super
BuzzFeed.
Saiyan transformations.
Well, we
Just
just
Our
Super Saiyan
favorite
transformations,
Saiyans.
but they're not all Super Saiyan
Oh,
transformations.
sorry, Saiyan transformations.
They did- yeah.
But he said his favorite Saiyans. And that's just.
I didn't say transformation. Fuck,
No,
I'm
he
sorry.
didn't say transformations.
There's no pizza time this week, but there is a Let's Play maybe, so I look forward to that.
Don't worry, there's pizza time next week.
Okay.
Sunday.
Till next time.
Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, kill this boy?